Alright, so this is going to be a Puddles Pity Party origami face, sort of. So the first thing you want is, you want paper that has two sides, two different colors, because everything is just easier if you have an extra color. So the first folds are going to have the yellow on the outside. You're going to fold it into a nice triangle. Fold it in half, make a triangle. Not easy to do when I have a telephone in my way, but it should be lined up nice and straight. Make a nice hard crease. And then open it up, so now you have a triangle. Open it up, turn it around, and then fold it. So it's going to be a big X. Okay. Not perfect. That's okay. Open it up, and then you're going to flip it over, and the next folds are going to have the white part on the outside. And you make a rectangle. You're going to have that line from that first rectangle go right through the center of the X that you made. And then you're going to turn it, do the same thing again. And what this does is it makes some valley folds and some mountain folds. So some of them are going to stick up and some of them are going to go inside, which makes no sense, I guess, if you haven't done origami before. But when I pick it up, it does a thing that's pretty cool, which is that if you hold it this way, you push it in, and you get this little square diamond shape. So all of that was just to set it up so I could make this shape. The next thing is you want to take the end that's open, and you're going to take half of it and fold it right into the center so that the crease, so that this edge lines up with the center crease. And the same thing on the other side. This is easier for me to teach if I have somebody in front of me and I'm doing it piece by piece with them. Rewind, go over it again. So you have this. So I folded this one, and folded this one. If you open it back up, you see you have this open end right here. And then this piece at the bottom, I'm calling it the bottom now. You fold up this way. It's going to make a little triangle. And that is, again, going to set us up for the next fold, because that crease is necessary to make the next part a little bit easier, because that's the most complicated. So you open it back up, and you take this piece that's open at the end. Those other two little pieces kind of look like bunny ears. They're going to stay down part of the way. And then this fold right here sort of guides this, so you know how far to open it. And then you're going to reverse those folds right there. Don't know if that makes any sense. Don't know. I've not done videos before, so I don't know how to do a video tutorial. And then the same thing on the other side. So that piece right there, and this piece in here. Okay, there's that one. And that one. So there's that one. And then flip it over and do this other side the same way. This is going in the center. And this is going in the center. And then there's this little, the same triangle is going to get folded the other direction to make another line. And fold that back open. And hopefully we will get the same kind of effects. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And this one will go this way. And this odd shape right here. This is eventually going to be the top of the crown. So now you're going to fold this open and fold it back up. So you have this shape. This little triangle is the one that we were flipping back and forth. So everything goes up. And you have these 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that are up. And you're going to take the top that's open like this that has the 4 pieces and flip it back. Like that. So you're going to have all those pieces. And then this piece is going to get folded. There's going to be a tiny little fold. You're going to make it so that it just has a little bit of a fold right here so that it's sticking up. So when you look at it this way, this is going to be the crown right here. Except I'm probably going to make that point go a little bit off to the side. This is where I start to fiddle around with trying to figure out how it looks best in the final product. I don't really like the way this line shows up in here, so I haven't figured out how to fix that. Or if there's a better way to make this. This is kind of the first way that I figured out to do this face figure. So that one, I think I'm going to put it to the side like this, so that it goes off to the left, because a lot of times you see Puddles with his crown going off to the side. And then the next pieces are the two sort of, I keep calling them bunny ears. So I'm going to do the same thing with them. You fold it up, but you can fold it over to the side a little bit. And then this one, I'm going to probably do, well, I'm going to make it to the side a little bit too. Like that. And then this piece goes up. Now, actually I'm going to turn it around like this. And so that's the crown. Sometimes I do this. I fold it this opposite way in the front. And that way the crown is kind of coming down over his forehead. Don't know if that's making any sense. Like I said, I've never done a video tutorial before, so bear with me. And then, you know, the top of the crown usually is sort of bent. So bend that down. I'm going to bring that back one up a little bit more. Put that one off to the back. So we've got this crown. And then trying to get the face just the right shape has been kind of tough. Push this back. And I push this one back. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I make it a little uneven on purpose just because I kind of like that. I don't know, there's a drawing of Puddles that has it so that he's sort of looking to the side a little bit. I like that, the way that looks. So there's that. Unfortunately, that line goes right across the middle of the face. And push that up so that he has more of a rounded lower jaw. And then I color this bit up here with a gold Sharpie, and then I use black Sharpie for the letter P. And then I put the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And then I have an example of it on this other little piece that I did here. And so that is kind of what it looks like. So this goes to that. Well, of course, my son would have to be ranting internet memes while I'm doing this. Anyway, so that's how that works.